Hello and welcome to Fernbank Science Center's The Sky This Week for April 4th through 10th, 2021. There's a bit of a crescent moon waning in the early morning sky. The planet Mars is still visible in the evening sky, and this week the Perseverance lander and the Ingenuity helicopter on Mars will be doing some work. There's some information there. We'll get a good view of the International Space Station on the 5th as well. Start off early in the morning. Happy Easter, Sunday, April 4th at 6 a.m. Couple of bright planets, Jupiter and Saturn. They're in the early eastern sky. To find the direction east, that's where the sun appears to rise. Point your nose in that direction. And those two bright star-like objects at 6 in the morning are the planets Jupiter and Saturn. Now, on this picture, they look like they're about a thumb width apart. On the real sky, if you stretch out your fingers as wide as they'll go from the tip of your thumb to the tip of your pinky finger and hold your arm straight out, they're that far apart on the real sky. So keep an eye out for those two bright planets that look like stars. And the waning crescent moon will be visible there on Sunday morning as well. If you watch the moon over the next few mornings, it's going to appear to move, well, it'll be moving along its orbit, and it appears in a little different place every morning. On the 4th, Saturn is down and to the left of the moon, or the moon is up and to the right of Saturn. But the next morning, it appears between those two planets, Saturn and Jupiter. And by the 6th, the moon is a little thin crescent just above the horizon, with Jupiter and Saturn higher up on the sky. International Space Station is visible on Monday, April 5th in the evening, just before 9 o'clock. If you look toward the northwest part of the sky, remember north is where you can find the Big Dipper pattern, and those two pointer stars point to Polaris, the North Star, on the end of the Little Dipper pattern. And to the left, I guess, to the northwest, the International Space Station appears to rise at 8:59 p.m. It's going to get really high, really fast, and disappear at 9:04 p.m. So you have about 5 minutes to watch for it. And it travels from the northwest, high up overhead, and down into the southeast. Keep an eye out for that one. By the end of the week, we have bright planets, Mars in the evening sky, and some of our leftover bright winter stars. Sirius, this is a little deceiving. On the real sky, the star does not look like a big splotch there in the sky. It's a tiny pinpoint, but really bright. The three stars of Orion's belt are right nearby. 2 stars for his shoulders, 2 stars for knees, big rectangle with 3 stars in the middle. Again, this looks like about the size of your thumb on the screen, but in real life it stretches tall across the southwest part of the sky. The bright pinkish planet Mars is visible almost directly west by 9 o'clock at night, and that's the planet with a Perseverance rover on board. We saw where it landed in February, and along with this rover that's looking around and moving around and taking pictures and sampling the soil, looking for evidence of life perhaps, there's a tiny helicopter. Ingenuity is its name. It's about 1.5 feet tall. It weighs about 4 pounds, and sometime either late this week or next week, it's going to try flying on the surface of Mars. This has never been attempted before. Keep an eye on the NASA website, mars.nasa.gov/technology/#watch-online, and it has a little trailer about what the experiment is going to be. Mars, it's not like calling somebody across the street or across the world. We're now across millions of miles of space. We have to send a signal, fast as light, to Mars. Takes a while to get there, takes a while for the answer to get back. So this little spacecraft, Ingenuity, is pretty much autonomous. It has a little thermostat to keep it warm in the freezing frigid Martian temperatures. and it's going to be trying a flight either late this week or early next week. Stay tuned. And again, thank you for listening. Please keep in mind Fernbank's website, www.fernbank.edu. Keep an eye on our Facebook page for the Friday and Saturday planetarium virtual programs and Saturday science experiments. Thanks again for listening, and have a great week.